All right, let's jump into these stories out the gate, man. I know I ain't been as consistent, but I be busy. I be having things going. So let's jump into it. First I want to start with congratulations, Seattle Seahawks. Hell of a performance tonight, dominating performance. Shout out to the referees. I didn't feel like the referees was dictating the game. I felt like it was a natural game. It's like bittersweet. It's like I feel like that ring should go to Marshawn without even an asterisk. He deserved his ring, dog. Like, if nobody else on Seattle get a ring from that year that they threw the Super Bowl, Marshawn deserved his ring out the gate. So, congratulations to Seattle. I fell asleep on the house. I didn't even make it to the halftime show. That's the crazy part, bro. Like I was already tired, and I had a sleepy spirit, and so I was like, I watched the first quarter. I was fading out on the second. Slept the whole damn halftime show. That's how I know it really couldn't have, respectfully, the Bad Bunny. It must have not been popping like that because the TV was on. It's just I was ignoring it, I suppose. I slept through it. And then third quarter, about 7 minutes into the, no, about not 7 minutes, at the 7 minute mark of the third quarter, I woke up and I was like, oh, man, okay. But I was still sleepy. So I ain't wake up fully until I was just on and off, fading in and out. And then the fourth quarter, I watched almost the whole fourth quarter, or like at least the last 10 minutes, 9 minutes, whatever. So that was that. So shout out to Seattle. That's the football news. I think I ain't gonna really make it a sports kind of conversation. I don't really want to talk about too much sport because my Raiders suck. We gonna suck next year. We gonna suck the next 5 years, next 10 years. It's no hope for us. Like I don't give a damn who we get. You could get every Pro Bowler and bring them to the Raiders. We just destined to not be nothing. I get it. So they just said on the news they showed the Epstein. I just feel like this far as that, like the murder, they just showed like the murder and talk about stop holding on to this lie. Oh well, he hung himself. Listen, man. The man was too much of a narcissist. Narcissists don't kill themselves. People will kill a narcissist, but narcissists and egotistical maniacs don't fucking kill themselves. Their pride is too deeply in like is embedded into them. So you trying to convince somebody that a billionaire who feel like I got all these connections is gonna kill himself? No, you got every reason to get killed. So I feel like just like it's almost even offensive they kept one camera running. Why keep one camera running, bruh? Just cut all the cameras out. If it was a malfunction, it ain't no such thing as a technical difficulty and one camera still working. Bitch, all the cameras supposed to stop. You look crazy just showing the one. It's like they didn't like calculate it and it was like, I think maybe I'm gonna give them, you want to add a conspiracy because we love saying conspiracy, right? Let me add a conspiracy. It was a conversation had the night that Jeffrey got killed, Jeffrey Epstein. And they just rushed it. They rushed it. It was something he must have said, like, you know what, fuck it. I'll go to the tabloids tomorrow. And then it's like, okay, we gotta get this bitch killed tonight because it wasn't a well thought out plan. That, in my opinion, you feel me? And so then the next thing, I want to talk about it. Let me give a shout out to everybody in the comments real quick. Hello, where are you from? Clearly, you AI. You take a guess. Just take a guess where I could possibly be from. Just take one guess. And the rule, but I'm not even gonna try to say hi, hello, what's up. So the next thing I want to speak on is they got this thing. Well, it's a couple things. So Joe Button versus this nigga going against a couple people. He going against Corey Holcomb and he going against this guy Jason Lee. And they had academics speak on it. This one thing I will say. I was gonna look up the information as far as the stats. I like stats, and I was gonna see what's the size of this nigga Saucy Santana, because academics say he wouldn't fight the nigga Saucy because he Jamaican and it's again. No, nigga, you wouldn't fight him because you smart enough to know this is a big ass man. Fuck all that gay shit. That's a big ass man who capable of kicking your ass. And a lot of niggas' ass. It ain't just yours. We seen the boxing video, bro. You don't want to get whooped by Can you imagine a feminine nigga? Like, Academics is far from feminine. He not a feminine nigga. He not no gangster either. But he's just not a feminine nigga. Saucy Santana is a ghetto feminine. They got them niggas in, let's just say 30 states. Because, like, we got 50 states in America, but only 30 really got, like, a great population of black people. Anybody from the ghetto got somebody getting their family, but I'm talking about like gutter punk, like a gutter punk from the project, Section 8 punk, like grew up in the hood with killers and shit, brothers, killers, homeboy, motherfuckers who were bumping. That nigga Saucy is one on nigga from Dayton. Now, I ain't gonna lie, shout out to Kaya. Kaya roasted the shit out that nigga. When a nigga bust on him, and I think he even got bust, he was on the news crying and shit. Them's like, but that's niggas that can match his energy. That's killers from his home turf. For a nigga like Act or any other nigga, ain't got to be Act. It could be a Joe Budden. Let's say he was going against Joe. Nigga, he'll wash a nigga because like the nigga grew up under fight. Niggas like that had to fight their whole fucking life. Nigga, you don't think niggas would calling him faggots and punks and punching him in his face? That nigga been bumping. You don't want to fight no nigga. It's a lose-lose situation. Now, to respond to the nigga Jason Lee said I guess he was dissing Joe Budden, and he was like, oh, niggas who beat up on bitches have a identity complex, sexual identity complex, this and that and the third. Well, this must be every nigga in the history, because most of these niggas, from the CEO of UFC to everybody else, whoever been in the situation, I just look at it like this. A man obviously shouldn't hit a woman, but we live in a new time where women got these mouths, and not just the mouths, they got the wherewithal and the thought process to try to get a nigga whacked. I watch this shit all day on TV and like these different shows. Black women, white women, they get niggas whacked. Bitches sometimes when I say they get niggas whacked, it's a lose-lose situation. They get the nigga they call whacked. Maybe they call a nigga to come handle a nigga and that nigga get whacked. Or they call a nigga to come handle a nigga and he whack him off. Either way, somebody dies and the bitch lives every fucking time. So there's a new generation that say, no, bitch, kill the messenger. Bitch, what I look like? But like, I'm the type of nigga, and I don't advocate this shit. I'm a girl dad. Bitch, these my baby toys all behind me. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. If I, and God forbid, because I'm too old to be getting in kind of situation, if a bitch threaten me or threaten to do, I'm going to try to do something to her before she can even get back up. Yeah, a nigga not going to come for me for no reason. I gotta give a nigga a reason. Cause the nigga coming for you, okay, he coming, okay, well, bitch, he coming because I just did something fucked over to you. That's type of shit. Like, so that nigga, when a nigga say, oh, them niggas only fight hoes or this, that, man, listen. In my days coming up, and I'm an older nigga, so let me try to be profound with this shit. I don't advocate nobody fighting. I think black liberty and get your money and make your money and build your life for your kids and all that. That's what I'm about. But being from the hood, South Florida, fucking not just South Florida, because South Florida suburbs, but being from the hood in South Florida, I feel it's quite simple, dog. Which is I almost lost my train of thought. I swear to God, I just lost my train of fucking thought. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to say, bro. All I'm simply saying is, bro, it doesn't end well. So I don't like. Oh, that's what I was finna say. A real man, and I don't judge men on it. I really do feel like a man shouldn't be whooping on a female ass. But I also feel that anybody can get it, bitch. That's just a fact. That's life, nigga. That's just a real fact, nigga. Like, anybody fucking could get it, nigga. Because get what, bitch, when my mama would get her ass whooped and I had to witness that shit coming up, bitch, that shit traumatized me, nigga. So, motherfucker, you think that motherfucker, my traumatized mind and a bitch put her hands on me, she not finna get punched in her? Bitch, you lost your mind. That's why I stay single most of the time, dog. I be minding my motherfucking business. Because, like, I'm not the nigga to be doing the back and forth, wrestling, turn wrestling. Oh, you gonna go get your brother, go get your daddy, bitch. They gonna be... Anyway, Point is, I ain't never been no type of nigga that felt like, oh, bitch, I got energy for a bitch and I ain't got energy for a man. Bitch, I got just as much energy for a nigga. Only difference is I would say that a nigga don't get the chance that a woman get. A woman get the chance to get fucked up. Nigga just gotta get X'd out because I can't play with you, nigga. And I understand I can't whoop a lot of niggas, bitch. I understand that. But I understand I got the heart of a fucking lion. I'm not fucking turning down no fuck fake, period, nigga. If I feel it, deem it safe enough for me to fight, I might, let's just say a nigga want to beat you to death. And that rarely happens. Niggas don't beat niggas to death. Niggas will shoot a nigga, stab a nigga. But niggas don't beat niggas face in to death. It happen. It can happen. You can hit your head and you get knocked out, hit some shit. But at the end of the day, nigga, I ain't never felt like, oh, bitch, that's a man. I can't fight him. But I fight that bitch. That's stupid, goofy shit. So for a nigga to say a nigga that'll get into it with a woman is a nigga that struggle with this and that, you misidentifying it, my brother. You misidentifying it. And so I would say to Jason Lee, you sad and you lost on that part. I will also say at the same time, I understand the point of ridiculing a man that are just only look to attack women. That's some sucker shit, dog. Like, you should look to be peaceful and try to engage with people in a manner where it's conducive to you having longevity and talking it out or whatever. But if shit get to where it's at, bitch, anybody can get it, bitch. That shit, that's just how the game go, bro. Anyway, okay, that's another shit. I was brought up to not hit women unless they hit me. But that's my point, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is a controversial topic. Listen, my mama obviously told me not to hit girls. You feel me? My daddy ain't get no conversation on not to hit nothing and this and that and this. He ain't never. That's so fun. I never thought about that. He never gave me that kind of advice. You feel me? My dad always talked about money. That's all he gave was like financial advice. That nigga never gave no life advice. He just talked about money. He did a great job. It's sort of like with podcasting, right? They say stay away from politics and religion. I was listening to one of the niggas, I think Tony Ayo said that, and he was like, he media trained. And I was like, damn, that's why I be fucking up. I bring politics in. I bring religion in. When I should just avoid all that fuck shit, you did. So, but either way though, bro, I'm talking about something near and dear to my heart, dog. And which near and dear to my heart is people should treat each other with fucking respect, but at the same time, I ain't finna let no pussy ass hoe punch me in my shit. No pussy ass hoe do me no fuckery. And then I just gotta wear that shit and wait for her to get a nigga for me, bitch. Please, I'd be an idiot. Bitch, I know a hoe, I was getting jumped by some niggas, and I shouldn't even be talking about this shit, but I'm gonna just speak on it briefly. I was getting jumped by some niggas, and the hoe jumped in to jump me. I'm already getting jumped by men. Hoe use an extra hand. And I remember the whole like, fuck, nigga. In my brain, I locked that shit in, dog. I struggle with that shit. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Like, that shit was my... Fuck these niggas jumping me. Puss that hoe, all you had to do is stand by and look. You jumped in? Do you know if this shit ever hit the fucking fan, I got special plans for you? I got special plans. Just say that, dog. I got fucking plans. I got a magnificent fucking plan. I've been planning it. I got a great, beautiful... You know how Donald Trump wrote the big, beautiful... I got a big, beautiful fucking plan. Bitches should stay out of nigga shit. Period. That's the whole point of this, and I'm going to end it like that. I don't believe niggas should be hitting bitches, but when bitches get in nigga shit, bitch, everything is up, bitch, for now. It ain't no rules after that, ho. Stay your ass out of nigga affairs. You know what I'm saying? So now let's get to the trolls. And I like that it caught my attention with this one. Fuck niggas say, is the plan to fix your hairline? Now, I got a question for you. And this is not even a joke back, because I'm quick with it. I already got 5 on 5 up for you. But we just going to go with the answer to that. Where is my hairline supposed to be at? That's my question. Where is my hairline supposed to be? Would you rather me be a nigga with a fucking hairline 2 inches over his eyebrow on some Anthony Davis shit? Like, what you tell me where's my hairline supposed to be? Cause my hairline the same place it's been all my motherfucking life. And I don't do no what do you call it? Like no paint, spray paints and shit. So tell me it's the size. Bruh, I bet you piss on your nuts, fool. When you post your real picture with a real what's the name avatar for me to get on your ass, Miss Grandma Gertrude. Look, I bet you got a face just like your grandma. Bitch, they say your grandma look like Manny Fresh with finger waves. Bitch, your grandma went to your mammy funeral in a Dolphins jersey and Buffalinos. Nigga, your grandma slap box behind Save-A-Lot. Bitch, you tell me about how you look, nigga. You tell me. Nigga looking like Sam Cassade with a Bobby Brown fade. Nigga, please. Nigga, tighten up, jet. This my pick. Okay. You got it. You the little white lady off of Legion who climbed the walls and shit. I get it. I get it. That's you. Shout out to the what's the name? Somebody was talking about, okay, let's back it up real quick. I gotta read the comments just for anybody coming in. So shout out to fans say he was raised not to hit women. I was raised not to hit nobody, period. My mama told me to walk away from fights. And then the first time I tried to walk away from a fight, I was 13 years old. And a nigga punched me in the back of the head when I tried to walk away. I had to turn around and defend myself because the nigga, he punched me in the back of the head. Like, nigga, you want to turn your back? Okay, free leg. Nigga, that's not how the real world goes. But we would like the real world to be slap me on the cheek, I turn the other for you. Nigga, great advice for somebody living in 1200. A lot of guns in Florida. They have lax gun laws there. Bruh, that's a misconception. They don't got lax gun laws nowhere. You know the American gun law? I'm gonna tell you because I can understand. I'm probably overseas right now, so let me explain the American gun law. Try to keep as many guns out of niggas' hands. That's the American gun law. Give all fucking gun rights to the white. Fuck that. I just said niggas 100 times. All these crackers who shoot up these schools, half of them, that's their guns. A couple of them, like the little kid in Georgia, he took his daddy gun. The rest of them, that's their guns. These crackers got more gun rights than a nigga that's 30. Cracker try to take your gun right before you 18. They try to take your voting right before you 18. So that's the gun. I don't like to hear that. Oh, it's the lax policy, and they let these criminals out back on the streets and this and that. Well, if they let the criminals back out on the streets, what does that say about the niggas that's doing life, white and black, that's innocent? What happened when the bitch do 20 years in prison and we see these stories pop up, but the news never talk about the shit, and nor do we on social media perpetuate the conversation. But when a motherfucker do 20, 30 years and then DNA evidence prove they was fucking innocent all that time, what do we say about that? Nobody says a motherfucking thing. But a bitch quick to tell you, oh, they keep letting them criminals out. That's harsher penalties. Motherfuckers done went to the damn death chair. Innocent. And more new evidence came out that they was innocent. Governor like, so, bitch, this shit gonna make me look bad. I watched a movie, I can't remember what movie it was. It was a dope-ass movie I recently watched that kind of gave me the insight to that mindset. A lady fucked around and charged the wrong man of a crime, right? And then they find out who really did it. But the wrong man already got killed in prison that they sent to prison. He got killed already. So are they supposed to come out later and then exonerate him, like exonerate him and say, oh, he's innocent, he was innocent, and then lock the new nigga up who was guilty? Or do they just sit on that shit? Because that shit gonna look crazy on them. Wait a minute, you let an innocent person go to prison to get killed? Nigga, this shit politics, fam. Anyway, I don't care about the got a lot of guns in Florida. They got lax gun. Bitch, there's a lot of guns in America, bitch. This is the biggest gun manufacturing country in the fucking world, times 10, nigga. So, what you want me to say about that? Related information say she going to a Diddy party to get pissed on. bless your heart, shorty. I would suggest you wear like some like goggles and shit that stick tight to your face so that shit don't get in your eyes. But it might can clear up pink eye, so maybe you wanted to get in your eyes and just wear a muzzle so it don't get in your mouth. Sankey OK say mastering quantum theory at an advanced level will enable students to analyze the geometric evolution and symmetry principles of wave functions, fostering the ability to describe the probabilistic order of the microscopic world in a unified manner. Furthermore, it will establish cryptographic security and next generation computing systems, potentially revolutionizing the reliability of social infrastructure. Now, this the type of fucking paragraph you gotta break that bitch down in fragments so you can really dissect what it's saying. This bitch talking about I want to say it says something about pro ballistic. When I think about ballistics, I think about a whole nother avenue. But anyway, let's keep it going. Maddie said hi. Maddie asked, "Do I speak Spanish?" I said Spanish. Whew, boy, if I did, I would never let you know. We live in crazy times. Um, these folks, dog, we got a weird white. Listen. Grandma Gertrude, let me ask you, are you, matter of fact, we'll get to some, let's keep this shit going. I want to say some shit. Um, okay, and then somebody else say, Papa did say, this reminds me when I went to the, not funny. It's not even like you can't even get your comment read because it's like this like me saying this remind me of going, it's like saying some shit. Even though this would even be more funny, like white people don't got rhythm. Even though we know white people don't watch us dance for 5,000 years enough to try to learn some moves. But it's like me say, oh, white people ain't got no dance rhythm. Like my funniest thing, bro, now you brought me segue to another part of my conversation. My favorite thing I used to do when I'm in South Florida, bro, I love going to white clubs. I love it. I love seeing the white people get drunk and let it all hang out and let it rip. And then they get to dance, especially when the black song comes. And they just be, this the same. Doom, 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 doom. It never fucking changes. You could put fucking Tupac, Wu-Tang, fucking OJ the Juice Man. What's the fat little dudes who kind of from Florida? I can't think of his name. You can put whoever you want to put on with different melody, and it's doom 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 doom. Yeah. And I be just in the cut, just rolling. Oh my God! Like if fuck the dancing, fuck if I get a number, fuck however the night goes. It makes my day seeing white people dance, and I don't say that to be offensive. I'm just highly entertained. And so if I tried to make a joke out of it and say white people don't got no rhythm, it's like, duh. Yeah, okay. So in a different manner, when you try to say, this reminds me when I went to the zoo and saw the monkeys, okay. You paid to see them? That means you should pay me. If you paid to see the monkeys, I'm more entertaining than the monkey. My cash out route Game Castro. Send me some money for it, boy. Bitch, I know the zoo charge at least $100. What zoo did you go to? I'ma tell if you got money. I'ma tap your pockets right now. What zoo did you go to? Tell me that. My grandma owned your grandma. Okay, let's talk about it. Damn, I don't want to put too much of my family business out like that. I put quite a few. How can I put it like? How can I say this then? Nah, it's not appropriate for me to say online. Let's just say it's not. I want to say something so cool and so raw about my grandma, but I can't put my grandma business out like that. So we just leave that at that. But I just say this: my grandma wasn't even in that time frame, fam. So, but your grandma, I will tell you this though, my grandma would have sat on your grandma's face with no panties on. No panties on. My grandma would have sat, squatted on her period on top of your grandma's lips. And my grandma would have put her lips on your grandma's lips. But my grandma wouldn't have used the lips on her face. And she probably would have danced the fucking Little Richard Tutti Frutti right on your grandma's face. Tutti Frutti? Oh, do it right on your grandma. Just roll that bitch the fuck out. MBK Baby say, shut your dusty ass up. What my money you owe me, nigga? I got your money. Bitch, you ain't never heard ODB? Hey, dirty, baby, I got your money. Don't you worry. I said, hey, I just need to know where you gonna come pick it up. How you gonna get it? You don't come pick it up. Come pick it up. If you know me, you know where I'm at. All you gotta do, come pick it up. You don't wanna come pick it up? Talk to me. Is you gonna come pick it up? Is my question. Don't boufale me, cuz. Is you gonna come pick up the money? Is you gonna come pick up the guap? You say I got some money for you. That's what you say. You say I owe you some money. So that means you gotta collect. That means you know where I'm at. That means you should come collect. All you gotta do is I'll open up and I give you everything I owe you. And I mean, matter of fact, I give you even extra of everything I owe you. I give you so much. You would never want to leave. Hold up 1 second. Yeah, I give you everything I owe you though, for real though. So all you gotta do is collect. Anybody that think this guy right here, my face, owe them anything in this world, just come collect. I promise you. Yeah, everything I owe you. Oh, let me say this real quick. Let me pop this shit real quick. So they got Robert Kraft, right? First of all, shout out to Patriot losing, but they try to paint Robert Kraft like a martyr. Dog, that's the cool part when it ain't just about being rich, it's about the power that come with it. Dog, you got caught getting your dick sucked on camera in the police sting for fucking tricks. You tricking off. You get your dick sucked like everybody else. Like, I can see, dog, your money supposed to be so fucking long. It got to be like Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights, one of the most memorable scenes of Harlem Nights. That nigga came and burned everybody out of jail. He said, I saw, and they all left in limos and shit. They was like, oh, bitch, that was some raw ass shit you did. Bitch, he was a talk of the town. But Robert Kraft supposed to got everybody off. Everybody named in this fucking little docket on whatever arrest warrant. Everybody off. I'm caught up in this shit with you niggas. Everybody lawyer paid for. He don't get to be the only one to walk when he's just as fucking guilty. Getting his old wrinkled pink Vienna sausage dick so on camera. And then we gotta see the bitch in our face like, oh, he just one of us law-abiding citizens. Dog, that's what it make this, dog. I think, dog, when they say this American experiment shit, this is what they talk about. The experiment of, it's like, I want to say NBA 2K. America's like NBA 2K. Is the players buying or is they selling? When a motherfucker buying into this shit and they believing in the laws, they believing that this shit applies to everybody. When you show a bitch in their face, no, motherfucker, this is only for you poor motherfuckers that can't afford a term. Even if you can afford it, because there's plenty of motherfuckers that been able to afford it. But then you just got there spending money for spending money. Because you ain't got the connection. This bitch gonna steal railroad. You paying the bitch the railroad. I paid a cracker one time 10,000 motherfucking dollars. Man, don't even get me talk about it. Because when I get the spazzing, it ain't going to be just niggas that get it. You best believe that. I need a bitch to really understand me tonight. It ain't going to be just niggas. It going to be high-powered ass crackers that feel me. Swear to fucking God, I ain't never forget about it. None of these crackers ever cheated me out of anything. I paid a cracker 10 grand to really shit on me. And then laugh in my motherfucking face. Meanwhile, I pay another cracker I been fought with, and he handled his business to do what he needed to do. That this other cracker could have did, but the cracker was trying to do me the dirt. So what I'm telling you, having the money don't mean that's the first part of it. The second part is being in that little boys club. Oh yeah, we set mandate, we set laws. That's why when you hear bitches talk about legislator, if you want to ever aspire to be something in life or you want power in life, be a legislator. Be the motherfucker to write the law. That don't mean you gotta follow the shit. That just mean you make the rules up. It's your game. It's your basketball. You the nigga with the basket. You the only nigga with the basketball on the court. And if you don't like the way the game going, you take your ball and you go home. You get to foul as many as niggas you want. And that's how this game go, bro. So when I see Robert Kraft, it disgusts me seeing this motherfucker and seeing how great they talk about him on television because he was right in Palm Beach getting his dick sucked. And anybody from South Florida know this shit. The whole country should know it. But if the whole country don't know it, look up your homeboy. All you Patriots fans and shit. Look up the owner of the team. Nobody made him sell the team. But they made the Crackers sell the team with the Clippers. Because he told this bitch he don't want her sitting with Nick. I would have told her whole the same thing. And I'm a nigga. Ho, I don't want you sitting with them old basketball 6'6" niggas. Ho, I'm 5'6", pussy hoe. My confidence ain't like that. My confidence is a 5'6" nigga confidence. Which is a lot of confidence, but I don't got no confidence with you sitting with $100 million nigga who's 6'6". Bitch, you crazy as fuck. Better sit your ass in the skybox. But the cracker tell her that he lose his whole fucking, and he still profited. He sold the bitch for something. That's part of being part of the Boys and Girls. They didn't just take that shit from him. You feel me? That's the good old boy club. They ain't take it from him. We gonna force you out, but we gonna pay you out. But at the end of the motherfucking day, dog, it's crazy though that a Robert Kraft can pop his shit like he ain't did nothing motherfucking wrong, cause you's filthy, bro. You a filthy animal, dog. So, but that's how this game go, bro, and that's what make a motherfucker look at this shit like 2K, where if you bought the law, is all of this shit is based on us believing in some shit. It's almost like religion is predicated on, okay, I know it's a lot of fucking shit to contradict it. But if you just believe this bitch anyway, it'll work for you. So that's the same fucking shit, bro. We believe in like, okay, man, this bitch gonna change, bro. Okay, well, we just do this. We vote this person out. This bitch gonna change. If we do this, bro. I seen some shit. The lady just told the truth the other day. I was watching her. It was a congresswoman. I can't think of her name. And she was talking about they got unassigned seating in Congress when you go to sit on the House floor. And like you can sit anywhere you want. But it's kind of like fucking high school. It's kind of established seating to where, okay, bitch, this is it. So I was thinking about how hard it is for a rookie senator to come into that bitch. You made all these campaign promises to your constituents. But then as soon as you get there, you alienated by all these fucking groups that say, man, fuck that rookie. It's rookie hazing. Just like in sports. It's rookie hazing. Oh, listen, I know what you promised them, but this is what we got going. You gonna get along, or we gonna motherfucking oust your ass, or we gonna alienate you. So now all of a sudden you think, okay, I came on behalf of, let's just say 20,000 people. But now I got these people that I see every day that I got to work with, sign shit, be in coalition with, and they telling me they going to make life a living hell for me and probably get me kicked out of Congress. So now I got to betray the motherfuckers that sent me here. And this shit perpetuate. So when the lady was giving up the game, I don't know if she was doing it on purpose or she did it by accident, but she like, that's the National Black Caucus, caucus side. That's the Black Caucus. That's the this. Remember when they had the Tea Party? That would have been the Tea Party side. That's the LaMaga side. It's all these sects. So even when it's Republican, it ain't fully Republicans aligned with Republicans. It ain't fully Democrat aligned. It's all these little sects. So it's like, bro, dog, we don't control none of this motherfucking shit, bro. But yet we got these motherfuckers steady lying to us, and when this shit go up in flames, and now I guess I give my finalization of this shit like this. I've always been a believer of small government. They talking about, I remember they was talking about some shit, Biden or somebody was talking about flooding or something, basically saying that we gonna make so many politicians that it's gonna dilute the other powers of the other politician who's running shit. But I believe, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Small government gives accountability that we should be able to oust them. First of all, I don't believe in Congress being able to vote on our behalf. I don't believe when there's key pivotal issues, Congress should be able to speak on our behalf and say, well, this is how my constituents vote. No, bitch. Send it down to us. Send it down to us. If the motherfuckers who not paying attention don't have to vote on it. But we should be voting once a month. Everything that's on the agenda, HB bills, House bills, state bills, Senate bills, SB bills, all that shit. Fucking bring it to the fuck the flow, the fuck House of Representatives. We can just get rid of the House of Representatives. That's a wash. That's a waste. Bring it directly to us, the people. Let's just have senators, and let's motherfucking have these senators bring it to their goddamn district to vote on that fucking shit, and let us, the people, decide. Let the majority of the motherfuckers with opinions decide that shit. If a person is got too much shit going on in their life that they're not paying attention, well, this shit just got passed. Majority rules. Majority, when I say majority, it ain't just the majority population, majority opinion, because I can identify with a 50-year-old cracker that ain't got shit in common with 60-year-old cracker or a 20-year-old little white boy. We might got something in common on our ideology of what his country headed at. So, because, and guess what? A nigga from the same hood as me, like the same clothes, same hoes, all that, we might got contrasting opinions on shit. That's how this game works. Me and my brothers got contrasting opinions on this shit. So, with that said, I feel like this shit is a wash when the people don't get to vote on everyday issues. I don't need no politician voting on my behalf, because that politician, it's easy to fucking buy one person who representing 50,000 people. But you can't buy 50,000 people. I bet that. Let's see how deep them pockets scratch. You want so much opinion, so much pull and influence lobbyists? Well, try buying off fucking 300 million people. Since you got so much money to spend on this corrupt politician. That'll keep motherfuckers in check. You're here as a body. That's it. Just as a person to say, let's kick it down and let us know. You're here almost like a lawyer. A lawyer is supposed to interpretate the law to you. He's not supposed to tell you what to do and all that shit. He's a translator of what the fuck the court proceedings is going on. He's supposed to ultimately work for you. That's how these motherfuckers get it twisted. That can fucking you working for them. Bitch, you go sit down and motherfucking any penalty that I got that'll come off a bad decision, bitch, you suffer the cost of that. Not me. But if I gotta suffer the cost, motherfucker, you listen to what I say. So the same thing with the politician. Bitch, you work for us. So since you work for fucking us, you bring that shit to them us and say, hey, this is what they're talking about in Congress this month. And then we vote the fucking 25th of every month. And I guarantee this fucking country will get headed on the right path. Fuck all this fucking letting politicians decide what the fuck going on, sending us into shit. And then they say, oh, like I was watching some shit where they were talking about the people when Doge came in. And all the politicians stood up and clapped when they was like, yeah, we're going to audit this shit. And these the motherfuckers that goddamn voted to spend the money. They don't got no accountability. So at the end of the day, fam, like how this shit supposed to play, bro, is dog, like we supposed to be voting on every issue that we got going in America. That's what new America need to be. Because if we're going to fix America, dog, we got to fucking make a stern decision that we are in control. Not no politicians that can be fucking bought out. Because guess what? If you want to buy us out, you got to buy all us out. You can't buy the leader of our district out. You got to buy all of us. And I don't think you can afford all of us. So fucking that's what it is. And y'all take care, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm out that part.